Good evening. Happy April Fools, everyone. But everyone's been wondering, what's the stream for today gonna be? Is there gonna be some kind of joke? What's he gonna do this year? And the answer is that the greatest April Fool's prank of all was making you believe that there was going to be an April Fool's prank. What is the world if there no fun? If no fun, what do? I must ask everyone here. But hopefully this Easter bunny here in Animal Crossing will make it up to you. Thank you. Very, very much appreciated. Very much appreciated. I want to go see the bunny that's supposed to be in town. Is he over here? Is he at the plaza? Bunny man! I guess I missed the bunny man, or I just don't know where he is. Well, I mean, we can always just look for him. I mean, we're just gonna spend more time looking for him. But before that, today we'll be doing a presentation in AMA on the novel Danganronpa 0, Volumes 1 and 2. Danganronpa 0 is very interesting in that it's written like a late 2000s Wattpad fanfiction, and yet I literally cannot stop thinking about it. Took me about 10 hours, but I did finish it, which is more than I can say about most Stephen King novels, with one exception. The 2006 novel Cell by Stephen King. The big twist ending to Danganronpa is that Junko Enoshima, a student that had supposedly died near the beginning of the game, was actually the mastermind behind the entire ordeal. The big twist ending to Danganronpa 2 is that Junko Enoshima, a student that had died twice in Danganronpa 1, and someone who these students had absolutely no memory of for 95% of the game, was actually the mastermind behind the entire ordeal. The literal first chapter of Danganronpa 0 is the ending of the story, with it outright telling you that Junko Enoshima is the mastermind behind the entire ordeal that you're about to witness. And yet the big twist ending to Danganronpa 0 is still that Junko Enoshima is the mastermind behind the entire ordeal. This is actually a very clever writing technique used by the authors in order to punish me for past sins. I read the book for an English project where I had to create a comic book based on the events of the novel. I received the lowest possible grade I could get without failing because my teacher said nothing happened in your comic. I would imagine you've now all figured out how this relates to Danganronpa 0. And then suddenly they literally just make her into Junko Light and gave her an incest fetish for her sister. I've never seen a character more ruined in such a short amount of time. I will never forgive them. Madurai did, however, have the greatest plot twist I've ever seen in my life, which is that he is essentially 8 kids in a trench coat. Yudo Kamishiro is someone's Animal Crossing OC inserted into the story. Yasuke Matsuda was a good character, then he was a shit character, and then he died. If I may take a moment, if you could. There you go. If you may have a look at those. These two characters are the same person. In conclusion, I hated Danganronpa 0. It is an experience that I will never forget. If I have to see Junko Enoshima again, I will eat drywall. So anyways, now that that's over, I've recently started reading another audiobook. It's called The Elementals. In Chapter 2, a woman eats the corpse of her baby.